Okay, so part two. I was not prepared to be cut off, but either or, gotta do what we gotta do. So last we left off, we were using the Professional. I've got that applied all over my face. And now we're gonna move on to, again, this is another step I picked up from watching one of Michaela's videos, using a pot concealer to hit some of these imperfections first, and then going in with the rest of the foundation. So for a pot concealer, I am using, again, NYX. If you couldn't tell, they are one of my favorites. And it wasn't just because of the price point, which I will say is affordable, attainable for, you know, your average Joe like me. But they really do have some good, you know, formulas, colors, etc. This one I'm using is in the shade Caramel. It is a little bit lighter than my complexion, but it's about the closest I could get. So let me get my concealer brush and I will just show you what I'm talking about as far as this application process goes. And where is she? Where are you, honey? Don't hide. Here we go. Okay, so my concealer brush is nothing fancy. I believe this one is by Wet n Wild, if I'm not mistaken. Right on there, sis. Wet n Wild. Okay, flat. And so, you know, I'm going to spritz it a little bit. Get that. And just kind of pick up some of this concealer and pat it onto the places that I want covered up. Okay. Nothing fancy. Just lightly dabbing the sins that I would like to erase. I also use this for typical areas that are shaded. So that way it creates just kind of a nice base. So, you know, aside from me, you know, kind of picking and all of that, I, along with plenty others, have other areas that we would like to conceal. And I'm not going to hide it from you because we are already this deep in the video. We already know each other. We're comfortable. This is video 2. And yes, I'm putting that all over my mouth. Other areas, my chin, I like to get that covered as well. Because, you know, when you do your full makeup face, you don't want it to just kind of cut off here. You want to make sure that you have a full blended look so you don't look like you're wearing a mask. Well, in this day and age, wear your mask, but not the kind of mask that I'm talking about here. Okay. All right. So now we'll let that sit a minute. While it is doing that, I'm going to pause briefly and go wet my beauty blender. I'm going to crack open a new one for you guys. There she is. Isn't she cute? But I want that wet. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back.